Good morning. One of the funnest things about ministry is that you get to pour into people's lives and you get to see them grow. Now, it takes a long time to see someone grow. Certainly not like, watching something happen and expand right in front of you, like one of those toys that you throw into the water and expands out from its little eggshell start. It's more like a tree, watching a tree grow, or like watching a child physically grow. You just step back over time and you go, man, this person's really changed. Well, one of the great things the Bible teaches us to be thankful for is seeing the growth in another person. So in 2 Thessalonians 1, verse 3, we read, Paul says, "We ought also to give thanks to God for you, brothers, as is right, because," now here's the reason we would give thanks to God, Paul says, "because your faith is growing abundantly." Huper axano. Axano is increase or grow. Huper is this superlative that's put on the front of it. It's growing at a rapid rate, a great measure, abundantly. Super growth is how we could think about it. Because your faith is growing abundantly and the love of every one of you for one another is increasing. This causes Paul thanksgiving. Now, a couple things to note. Paul's thankful because naturally this is his life. He's pouring his life into people, and he's seeing that his labor is not in vain. Remember that. Remember that. Your labor is not in vain. So you give thanks because your labor is not in vain. Secondly, he's thankful because he knows that the fruit, the growth, right, is not his doing. He has to give thanks to someone for the growth, right? In 1 Corinthians, Paul points out that, that some plant, that they may have planted the seed, Paul may have planted the seed, Apollos watered, but God gives the increase. God's the one that we thank for the increase. I can't make anybody grow. You can't make anybody grow. Therefore, we should probably not get too beat up when we see somebody not growing. We have to recognize that, of course, we're going to be thankful because we're pouring our labor into it. But we are thankful because our thanks is directed to God, who gives the growth. Our gratitude is to the one who causes the growth. It's not in the person. It's not in the planter, but it's in the one who powerfully and mysteriously gives the increase. So pour your heart out in the lives of people, but pause to thank God for the growth that he's producing in the lives of people that you're ministering to. May the Lord bless you today.